What's up, everybody? Welcome back to That Gaming Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. We're gonna be playing. We're probably gonna have a good couple videos for this game today. At least that's my plan. It is New Year's Eve, so I'm just gonna kind of use this day, kind of catch up on some PC recordings, mix that with just trying to get back into really uploading. I've really not been able to get myself to do it the last couple days. It's just been some personal issues. Either way, I'm rambling about crap you don't care about. Let's get in. Let's take a look at camp here. Now that we've left Lyria, we're on going to Roseburg or Rossburg. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. Trying to build up an army to fight back against the Nilfgaardians after our country had been taken away from us by our kid. It's kind of our I'm trying to think of the word. Our recap. No, I don't want to practice against an AI opponent. Workshop. That's what I was looking for. Increased to 4 trinkets, but I can't upgrade that yet. Units, excluding artifacts, will take 10% less to recruit. That's not bad. Decreases the gold cost of creating units. What do I want? Streets Bombers and Grey Rider. Yeah, but I don't have the 3,000 gold to get it. Field Medic, Pitfall Trap, Pathfinder. I might be able to go into this one. Yeah, I think Workshop 3 is going to be where we go into. So now we can get the Field Medic and the Pathfinder. Clear all row effects from your side after 3 turns on the cards. Turn, start, draw, top card. That's also drawing the top card from your deck. That's not a bad ability either. So I think that's a good move. All right, so we are. Oh wow, we're over our max number of. I can't think what to call it. Provisions, whatever you want to say. So we still have Ache, Gascon, and Reynard. The Forager. Do I want to keep the? Yeah, I like the Forager. I'm not gonna lie. The Stray Slinger. That'll be a pretty good card to use to have for a little bit. Same with the Bomber, the Lyrian Scytheman, Alchemist. I could see where that would be useful. I mean, if we're just going to have one Rivian Pikeman, I don't think we need it. I mean, I don't mind the Alchemist, but just the pure cost that it takes on our food, I'm not a big fan. So I'm gonna pull that off. Dump a Scytheman. There we go. Okay, so we're at a minimum card capacity, but though now I'm sitting here thinking, do I want to at least bring in one Alchemist? No, you know what? I think what we have is good. Yeah. I'll keep what we have. Why is it telling me? Is there a... Oh, there we go. Showing us the new units we can create. I can create a Wagenberg, but I'm not a big fan of the Wagenberg. I can create a Field Medic. Yeah, but I really don't need it. Yeah, actually, though I would like a 180 gold, 3 recruits, 40 wood. Yeah, I'd like a couple of these Pathfinders. Just now looking at them, I think they're a pretty good card. Do I want to keep Ache? You know what? Ache actually can get pretty powerful. I'll remove a bomber. Take one of those. I'll drop a Scytheman and a Slinger. There we go. Oh wait, we're still low on cards. God, this math kind of sucks. Trying to, where's the bomber? So they have 8. So the Slinger. I like the Slingers too. And the problem is we don't have enough. So I gotta figure out something. All right, so I'm gonna ditch one of the Pathfinders. And we're still over is the issue. Yeah, that's the problem. I can get one of these Pathfinders, but we don't have but we don't have enough cards in the deck. That's kind of tricky. Why is that still? There we go. Now will you stop? Get rid of the. There we go. Sorry, I've been lost in my head there, just trying to fine-tune everything. Let's take a look at these reports. Illyria and Rivia taken. Full strength of army group. East redirected against Adirn. Fierce Adirnian. Adirnian. That is a really weird way to... I don't get why you have that extra N in there. Resistance but border posts fell. King Demavend pulling back from small garrisons and concerting forces in heavily defended fortresses. Roseburg, Aldersburg, Vengerberg. Significant increase in Scoia'tael activity. Attacks on merchants, refugees, but not Nilfgaardian convoys. All evidence indicates Scoia'tael working with the enemy. Pamphlet distributed in Lyria and Rivia. Queen Meve cares not a whit for your interests. Instead of seeking peace with the Nilfgaardian Empire, she's chosen pointless resistance, sentencing you all to annihilation. To save the subjects from this fate, the Council of Peers decided to remove the Mad Queen from her throne in her cruel lunacy. She defied our ruling, spat upon our laws. She has fled the country in cowardice and seeks now to sow havoc. The right monarch is Meve's eldest son, Willem. He shall be advised in this difficult time by Count Caldwell. The meadows of Lyria and Rivia shall blossom under the light of the golden sun. Long live the Emperor. Kiss asses. Your Majesty, though we spoke to each other not long ago, I've no doubt you do not recall my name. I am the guard who stopped you as you fled Lyria, the guard who doubted you. Your Highness, once more I apologize for my cowardice, and thank you for giving me a chance to repair my error. I cannot save Lyria from the Nilfgaardians' talons, but I can write you about their secrets. I have won myself a post at the palace. I shall keep my ears open, and if I learn anything, I shall inform you at once. Gods grant you luck, my lady. We wait your return, Captain Tobias. So, I believe that's all of that stuff. All that's left, let's head to the mess tent and talk to our companions before we keep rolling.
Yes, Your Grace?
How has it come to this? I, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia, must prowl about the underbrush like a common bandit. And you, General Reynard Odo, once proud commander of 4 elite regiments of footmen, now lead a gang of deserters, bandits, and scythe-wielding peasants.
I do so proudly, Your Grace.
You must be joking, Reynard.
Your Majesty, under your husband I served 10 years, under you another 8, and never in that time did I fight for a more worthy cause. We seek not to grab land, or stifle a peasant revolt, We fight for all the North, for our freedom, that of others. And you alone didn't give up. Didn't even consider bending the knee before Nilfgaard.
Yes, all true. Yet look where it's brought me.
Your struggle has but begun, Your Grace, and I will do all in my power to see you triumph in the end.
I cannot forgive myself one thing, that I failed to see through Caldwell's schemes. He must have plotted treason for months, years even, yet I suspected nothing.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Your Grace.
Easily said. Ugh, if I'd only realized it in time.
Nilfgaard would have found a different traitor, or sent an assassin north. It was unavoidable what happened. The Blackclads would have attacked in any case, and we'd have stood no chance to defeat the foe in open battle, repel him, drive him out.
So, had you been there when the peers assembled, you also would have voted to bend the knee?
No. My honor would never have allowed it. I'd have thrown myself into the fire, and probably died a fool for it. As matters stand, I still have a chance to thwart the invader, his intentions. It seems, in a twisted turn of fate, I should be grateful to Caldwell.
I really like Reynard.
It's time I attend.
His honor as a knight, his whole, you know what, where I'm gonna go, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna do it fighting for my country. I like that. So what Ake's got.
How fortunate you're here. Behold what wickedness is afoot.
I'm trying to behold Sir Ake, yet I cannot be sure what.
Reynard and Gascon, my lady. Caught in the act of playing face cards.
Okay, it makes sense that the, that, you know, like the religious knight would have a problem with guys gambling.
Oh, that. Indeed they are. Good.
Good?
And the good book says...
Why, they are evil's very claws. Corrupting, tearing at the soul, seeping venom into the heart.
I wouldn't worry about Reynard's heart, Sir Ake. As for Gascon's, too late already, I fear. Besides, they're getting along, that's what matters. If cards do the trick, so be it. Does the good book contain an answer to every question?
Each and every query, without exception.
What does it prescribe a mother betrayed by her son? Tender forgiveness or unflinching firmness?
A moment while I ponder.
I like his mustache.
There's a verse in chapter 2. A child who doth with waywardness defy his mother and father deserveth discipline most severe. Strike him thus heartily, unless thine heart stilleth thy hand.
But one could interpret that any way one wishes.
You're getting the point of religious texts.
To thine own self be judge and ruler, spoke the prophet Lebioda. For thou alone shalt answer for thine deeds before thee.
See, I do agree there is a certain wisdom to those words. It's kind of some people call me kind of a relativist when it comes to morals, because I see morals as being more fluid, as in everyone has their own set that makes that they justify their own good or bad actions by. I think what really makes something moral or ethical in the eyes of society at large is just a majority of people believing something is right or wrong. So, you know what, I actually, yeah, I think there is something there.
There's a certain wisdom to those words.
Yes, Your Majesty. One need but gaze deeply into the verses, and oneself.
Alright, looks like that's enough for Ake. See what Gascon has to say.
Soldier's life. Does it suit you?
About the same as the bandit's life did.
I beg your pardon.
The tents are cold, the food's shite. On the plus side, plenty to drink, most days. A skirmish here, a scuffle there. Nilfgaardians one day, elves the next, and whoever we rout, we rob of what they've got.
Requisition, you mean? Fully in accordance with the laws of war.
Oh, please. Save your excuses for your father confessor.
I can't stop wondering. How did your strays break into the tower in Lyria?
They exploited its chief weakness.
What weakness is that? I oversaw its construction myself. Walls 5 feet thick, bars and grates of the sturdiest iron.
All tremendous, I'm sure. But how much do you pay the guards?
What? I don't know. The garrison's commander is in charge of that.
Let me tell you then. Not much, Meave. Not much at all. From atop a throne, it's hard to spot the little things. Example, a guard hard up for coin, or one with ambitions. But seeing that's second nature to even the most ordinary bandit. Take any castle door. To open it, to open all, one needs but a pouch of gold.
The Duke of Dogs. Whence the name?
Not certain I should tell you. It's a personal story somewhat.
I insist.
So, the thing is, I'm a werewolf of sorts.
Did I hear werewolf?
Of sorts. You see, when the full moon glows in the night sky, I transform into a creature that's half man, half dachshund. And then all the other hounds of the night hearken to my command. Oh!
Did anyone notice when he said Dachshund, even though it looked like Dachshund to me, his tone just completely changed. Like he got really not just like he got louder in the sense that, you know, he was crescendoing, as it just got louder, like somebody just pushed the slider up and then pulled it back down for the rest of the dialogue. It was weird.
With pleasure.
It's time I attended to other matters. Farewell.
Alright, let's see what's going on with Rayla.
The quartermaster, did he assign you a tent?
He tried.
Oh, and
I refused it. Best to sleep beneath the stars. Little chance of a foe catching you off guard.
rain accepted, perhaps?
I'm not made of sugar, ma'am. I'm not going to melt.
One sees very few women in the ranks, let alone in the special forces. How did you come to join?
On merit. Proved I'd be of use.
Yes, well, naturally. But how exactly?
I was 15 when I went to enlist. But the sergeant in charge of signing folk up told me to scurry on home. So I proposed a wager, arm wrestling. If I won, he'd let me join. If I lost, I'd pay him 100 crowns.
And that kind of coin? You had it?
No, so I had to win. As we sat down at the table, across from each other, he laughed and rolled up his sleeve. When it was over, all around us were laughing at him. Then I just followed orders. Did so well enough to draw the king's attention.
I must go. We'll speak later.
Alright, well that's all the stuff at camp. I know that was kind of long. I like to go over that stuff. Give us the backstory. You know, go give you guys a kind of look into my thought process for creating my deck and everything. And it looks like we got a long ass way over. This looks like a smaller, more linear area when compared to Lyria. Is there anything? Nope. Thought I could maybe collect something over there. I'll grab that wood. Also got some gold. It's a little too quiet, don't you think?
The entire country up in flames.
Ebtar he warned punishment awaited Edirn, that he would show the land no mercy.
What in God's names did you do to him, Rayla?
Nilfgaard offered us an alliance against the rest of the north, but Demoven declined in his clipped soldier's speech. They say Ebtar he flew into a rage and swore he'd reduce Edirn to rubble.
Alright, looks like we got a little bit of a monster battle up here. Modest Hamlet was located just to the north of Wayfarer's Beach as Meave's army approached. it became clear, even from afar, that the village had not been spared the carnage of war. Its dwellings appeared smashed and burned, and a rancid, smoky stench lingered in the air. Yet what of the villagers' fate? Alas, they were strewn to the earth at the center of the settlement, their bodies mutilated by gnashing maws of carrion eaters, and the beasts had not yet strayed from their gory bounty. Okay, so this is just a typical battle. That's fine. I've had enough of the special battles and the puzzle battles for a little bit. I've really been wanting to get in and really just play. I don't need 2 foragers, in all honesty. Again, do I want the scytheman? Honestly, right now, everyone's pretty much around the same power level, so I'll ditch the Merlot for now. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm not finding it. And of course, I end up with another scytheman. Alright, what to lead with? Let's lead with a scytheman.
We'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Alright, so he's gonna go with a necker. Let's go. It was on the right side, right? Yep. Drop the stray infiltrator. I find it weird that works even though he's on the monster side of the field. Oh, that's cool. I'll go with a slinger.
Easier they are to target.
Cause damage to him in turn. There we go. Turn that into a bear. There we go. Drop plenty of damage. Let's go with another slinger.
Slings, they hide well.
So I can destroy all those. Jeez, so many flippin' neckers. Oh, he passed? Alright, I'll take that. Alright, again, we'll lead with the scytheman.
Willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Right. You know what? I'm pretty much going all out on this one. We're going for the win. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Jeez, so many. Play the bomber. Burn the back row.
Aye.
With that, we'll attack. And they'll get +5 because of their loyal bonus. And we're still down, but I still got Gascon in my hand. No, I'm gonna pass this turn. Yeah, let them take the second hand.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
I promise you guys, I'm not losing my mind. There was a method to my plan to hold off that round. Just because I didn't want to waste Gascon and then end up with an empty hand. Now I at least have Gascon, who's going to be able to do who's going to be able to do some damage. I can move all 3 of these guys, hurt them, boost Gascon even more. I'll play Gascon.
Stinks no matter how rank the pouch.
Give him an extra 21 power. We'll hold off on using... Yeah, I've got nothing else, and I don't want to drop that card. Because I drop that card, all of those neckers gain full power. I'd rather not do that. Damn it. Yeah, I went too hard in that second round. I wasn't thinking straight. All right, yeah, I don't want that. I'm thinking I might get rid of that Dimeridium bomb. The more and more I look at it, the more and more I'm sitting here going, I'm not sure I really like it. Yeah, actually, I like that hand. Alright, so I'm going to start, and then I will start with my Scytheman.
Should have listened to me old lady.
Goes with a Necker. Then I'll go with the Strace Cavalryman just to get him out early. Yeah, just so I'll start doing damage. Drop the Infiltrator.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
hate those. Really hate these neckers. Okay, passes at 50. Sorry, I'm sitting here trying to do some math. This, yeah, there we go. God, I hate those stupid flippin' neckers. Yeah, I lose the round because of the neckers. Ooh, Sir Ake. That's going to be a really good card early on for us. So I'm going to lead with Ake. So this damage an enemy by this unit's power whenever an ally takes damage. Strengthen itself by 2. Okay. Oh, so I only damage it once based on the power. Okay, that's fine. But still, he'll still get boosts anytime anyone takes damage. I like that. Just trying to boost Gascon down to the deck just in case we draw him later.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Damn it, it just keeps drawing more and more.
This could hurt.
And we've lost this one. Because we might be able to win this round, but we're not going to be able to win the fight. Yeah. Let me... And of course we don't pull Gascon. It's worth a shot.
Gotta get our asses moving. We'll catch 'em all!
And that's the problem. It just pulled more neckers and put them. He keeps creating more neckers, and we're not gonna have and we don't have an ability to counter that.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
He's just gonna keep creating more and more of them.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
We must trust each other.
Yeah, and all we can do is pass. Oh, crap. Alright, sorry about that. I accidentally went back out to the main menu. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to win this fight. I don't have the right units. I mean, it's those Necker warriors that just keep popping up in the end of the battle that I can't counteract. Because they're just going to keep spawning more and more Neckers. A bunch of question marks here in this little village. A couple points of interest, a puzzle, and okay. Let's grab the points of interest here in this town before everything's done. Your Majesty, a traveling merchant has humbly invited you to browse his wares. He wishes to be rid of his stock as soon as possible. He is prepared to offer a sizable discount. 400 wood, but 500 gold. Lose 200 wood, yeah. I'm good, dude. I don't need any of that. It's not worth losing the 200 wood for the gold, and that much wood isn't worth that much gold, in my opinion.
Half-desiccated beech. Its trunk sat atop a tangle of thick roots, and scraps of paper covered with tiny scribblings fluttered over it from top to bottom. Travelers crowded all around. Barefoot refugees, bony pilgrims, peddlers with armored escorts, and shifty-eyed men with the haggard look of deserters.
The Wayfarer's Beach.
Rayla said.
Travellers of all sorts swap tales here. Perhaps we can glean something about our enemy's movements.
Or paint the enemy a clear picture of our own.
Gascon interrupted.
Nilfgaardian spies no doubt flock to this tree like flies to particularly pungent dung.
Yeah, let's send a scout.
Decided to proceed cautiously. She pitched camp in a nearby clearing and sent a scout dressed as a peddler to investigate the Wayfarer's Beach. Yet long hours passed with no sign of the soldier.
Gods be damned!
The Queen snarled.
Reynard, send some men to follow his tracks.
The Lyrians found the scout's body in the woods a few leagues from the Wayfarer's Beach. His corpse revealed clear signs of drawn-out, cruel torture.
How far is a
Only
league?
hope he had managed to hold something back from his captors.
Alright. I was expecting like a side mission or something going on there, but does not appear like there is one. So let's just keep rolling.
Trailing armies, ravens and beasts.
I'll take that. I might return for that and do that fight later if we can, but like I said, right now I need to tune my deck a little better to be able to do it.
After entering Edirne, Meve ordered a halt. She wished to sit with Black Rayla and plan their onward march, for Rayla knew every path in the realm, including ones not drawn on any map. They were hard at work when shouts rang out among the tents.
One final time I shall say it. As your senior officer, I order you to depart the training grounds, or...
Oh, what? Pray tell, you'll have me drop and give you 50?
What is the meaning of this?
Your Grace, I had thought to use this interval to drill the recruits, teach them...
To walk.
to maneuver, Gascon. A world of difference. In perfect harmony must soldiers traverse the field of battle. Otherwise, they could break formation. The enemy would penetrate our lines, and our army could be slaughtered.
And therein lies the rub, dear Reynard. Army. This is no army, but a band of partisans, if we do not adapt to the rules of desperation. If we adhere instead to the Academy Codex, we shall lose.
Yeah, I actually agree with Gascon on this one.
Laying traps, wiping tracks, that's what we should teach the lads. Not marching to the beat.
Again, I agree with Gascon. We're more of a guerrilla army rather than a traditional one. So we attack from the trees, quick lightning, okay, what was it? It was Blitzkrieg warfare was what the Germans called it. And granted, not necessarily a guerrilla tactic, but, quick, hard strikes, I think that's the best plan we can do.
A fighting force must have discipline. Otherwise, tactics and planning are impossible. A soldier must obey orders.
Douse your outrage, Reynard. Gascon makes a valid point. Change we must accept, embrace even. Our resources are limited. We cannot do everything at once. Prepare your proposed plans for training the recruits, and I shall decide which we shall follow. Clear? Then get to work.
No, like I said, I think that's the that Gascon made a very good point. We're not a traditional army. So, doing things like a traditional army, probably not the best plan.
One week we were to harvest.
No, I guess on the other hand, Reynard does make a good point. There is something to learn of traditional warfare, but proclamation: inhabitants of Brumfell are hereby ordered to vacate the village by nightfall. Failure to comply will result in punishment of the highest order. Hail Kerzea, Duke Ardal Epdai, Grand Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East. Oh, goody, a bunch of Nilfgaards. Or a bunch of Nilfgaardians. I think there's a puzzle battle down here to the south. Oh, great, and it's a bunch of ghouls. The people of Aedirn led prosperous lives, a fact which was reflected in the quality of their homes. Ceramic stoves, hard oak floors, exotic Zerrikanian tapestries, yet now all lies in ruin and monsters have supplanted the former tenants. So, custom deck, special rules, shortened battle. I believe it said our goal is to destroy eliminate all the foes. Right, round 3, battle only last one round. Alright, let's see what we got here. Grave Hag. Every 2 turns in the start, consume the top unit from your graveyard. Consume the unit to the right, boost. Okay, so we gotta first watch out for the neckers. I mean, that Scorch ability is cool, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to hold off on that one for now. Because I think that I'm gonna use that to knock out the Grave Hag. So let's go with the Rivian Sapper.
We'll get enough no Jack. Pissing in the moat? Oh, he's dead.
He's gonna be a right good levy, big and beautiful. Stop your yapping and start digging.
Ah, damn it, I had the right idea. They both would have been at 13, and then Scorch would have... let's see here. Can I forfeit? I think I've already gotten this one figured. I made a dumb mistake. Alright, I think I had the right idea, though.
He's gonna be a right good
So we go after the Neckers with the Sappers.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tubful of pens. Don't you worry yourself, Grace. We'll get her done in no time.
Drops it to 13. End the turn. Scorch burns everything with 13 health. Victory to us. There we go. There we go. That really wasn't that complicated of a puzzle. I would have been able to do that one in one turn if I wasn't so stupid. Inhabitants of Lapisfelda. As you know, Edan has been betrayed. Our forces taken by surprise. Now face goddamn, I can't read. Now face severe shortages. I urge all of who are able to support the war effort with a donation. Vokmir, son of Zenek, has been authorized to supervise the collection. Donations must be brought to his mill before the end of this week. From there, they shall be delivered to the soldiers in need at Roseburg Fortress, Mayor Godzimmer. Right. Oop. Almost missed something. There we go. Great. Nothing like a burned village. And looks like now our only way forward is through the soldiers.
Heard Reynard call out from behind her.
The scout's returned. Claims to bear an urgent message.
The Queen halted her horse and waited for the soldier to reach her. He abandoned all formalities and jumped straight to the point.
Milady, a black-clad caravan, armed to the hilt, rides this way. To believe the rumours, they're hauling a load of war loot back south.
Reynard gave the soldier new orders, then turned to Meave.
Sounds like a prime opportunity to replenish our coffers.
Indeed. An opportunity we cannot ignore.
The Queen said.
Your unit will block their path. Gascon and his men will hide in the woods and strike their flanks, while I shut the trap, attacking from behind.
Their plan established, Meave gave the signal to move out. A brief moment later, the fight began.
Alright. I have a feeling this is going to be special rules. Battle will only last 1 round. Follow the main objectives to win the puzzle or battle. Hint, expose the trap. Upon realizing they could not avoid a fight, the Nilfgaardians stopped their wagons. Not all of them, however, took to defensive formations. 1 soldier remained with each cart. They stood with backs to their attackers, their eyes trained on the cargo. What mysteries hid in these wagons? What treasures so precious to abandon self-defense in the midst of battle? Alright. Jeez, I gotta... Yeah, I'm probably gonna ditch that card. I keep saying it. Keep forgetting to do it.
We must drive them into the ambush! Follow me!
Okay. Move it 1 position to the right. Start with the cavalrymen. Hit that caravan and turn.
Order!
Yeah, yeah!
Life is mine now.
Sure took your time. Thought you'd forgotten about me.
Now!
Alright, so after 2 turns, Sarpos, sorry, I'm reading here. Combine power of adjacent units, then move to the other side. Okay. Okay, so let's hold off on using Gascon just yet. And let's go with the stray slingers for now.
The white of an eye from half a league away.
So yeah, Gascon's just going to keep boosting power the more we move around the enemy units.
Bigger they are, easier they are to tag.
There we go. Goodbye. There we go.
Wise choice.
Let's go. Let's use the Lyrian Merlot. Yeah, now the Arbalest does 2 damage whenever an ally appears. Alright. It's fine. Keep boosting Ake's power. I'm not going to complain.
We'll catch 'em all! The chase is on!
Come on. Make your move. Play my Scytheman.
Reaping black-clad heads.
And I still have to wait another turn until I can utilize her ability.
Scheiß! In zwei!
Actually, let's use another cavalryman. Do damage there. Destroy that one. And the turn.
Off to the front yet again.
Turn him into a bear. I know I kind of feel like I'm just running up the score, but that's kind of fun.
You mad? Don't say that!
Quick and painful this'll be.
The unworthy shall be punished.
Who's this? I'm not sure for what she said, but...
Alright, I think that's all I got.
The caravan is ours, milady.
Alright, that was fun. Everything worked out just fine.
Plan ended in success, the Nilfgaardians crushed. As soon as the dust had settled, Niamh tore the canvas off the nearby wagons to see what precious loot they had so carefully guarded. She expected to find gold, jewels, or exquisite silks. Instead, she saw dirty, terrified figures bound in chains.
Slaves.
Reynard muttered.
Their precious cargo. Slaves. Behold the glorious future the Empire brings us.
Niamh ordered the prisoners freed and discovered they were Edirnian peasants on their way to dig canals and dredge swamps as forced laborers.
You are free. You can return to your homes.
The Queen said. If she expected words of thanks and gratitude, she was in for a disappointment.
What homes, my lady?
Asked one of the peasants, holding back tears.
Took our land, they did. Nothing we have now. Not a rag to wear, not a crumb to eat. Leave us, we die. Soldiers don't do us in, monsters will. Assuming hunger and cold don't get us first.
The Queen was about to answer when she heard Gascon, standing behind her, whisper,
before you make any rash promises, please. Some maths. Dozens of hungry mouths to feed, and weak bodies to defend, twice as many tired legs to wait for, while war rages all around. You do realise you cannot save everyone.
Well, thank you, The Witcher, for making everything so flippin' depressing. I mean, Gascon makes a point, but...
I attacked this caravan hoping to fill my coffers.
The Queen said.
Instead, I have only secured a new drain upon them. But very well. In these ill times, we northerners must help our own. Women and children in the wagons. The men shall march alongside to the rear. I warn you, if you cannot keep pace, we shall leave you by the roadside. Move out!
The Queen's gaze momentarily caught the eyes of an old woman her soldiers were helping onto a wagon. Tears of gratitude poured down her soot-stained face, across hard lines left by years of destructive toil. Niamh was convinced she had done the right thing.
Alright, let's grab the spoils. A bunch of wood, some gold. I was actually really excited that we got we would have gotten a bunch of gold from that. Seeing that I'm actually kind of low. Grabbing what we can around here. Looks like there's a battle. Puzzle. We'll see this point of interest before we close out. I know I keep saying that, but
Opened its gates to the Black Lads. Surrendered without a fight.
Where are the gates? There they are.
As Niamh neared Gatberg, her eyes were drawn at once to the black pennants flying over its palisades. Nilfgaard's pennants. Her scouts found the city's buildings intact, its streets unstained by blood. Black-clad soldiers could be seen guarding storehouses holding loot pillaged from nearby settlements. Curiously, these soldiers were very few in number.
The gates stand open. Clearly the Imperials expect no attack, giving us the element of surprise. We can take back the city and
make off with the gold.
Gascon finished. Niamh hated Nilfgaard.
I have a feel I'm walking into a trap right here.
Two very good reasons to attack Gatberg. Her decision made, she ordered her men to prepare for battle. Now the invaders would have to try their hand at defending.
Larven! Essay to nothing!
I like how Gascon's first, his first priority was the gold. The Queen had feared the soldiers would not court death for the sake of the Adirnian city. Adirnian. That is really hard to say. I thought it would just be Adirian. Yeah, whatever. After all, why risk one's neck for a neighbor's home when you have yet to reclaim your own? Nonetheless, Niamh's infantry fought ferociously, never breaking in the face of Nilfgaard's onslaught. The trifling differences among Lyrians, Temerians, and Kedwinians... No, wait. Kedwinese, I believe is what it is, no longer mattered. Ultimately, they were people of the North, and they must answer each other's call. Hint, attack weaker units, special rules, and shorten battle. So the question is the special rules kill all the enemy, or is it going to be defeat the main enemy? Kind of wish I knew, so I could plan accordingly. In all honesty, I like this hand.
They feel at home here, the Nilfgaardians. Let's show them they're wrong.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Okay, that's not a special rule. Alright, so we're just gonna, I guess, play this like just a normal game then.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Oh. 101, 102, 103.
You know what? Now I kind of wish I brought the Dimeridium Bomb because these guys are gonna boost. They're gonna boost pretty heftily.
Life is mine now.
No signs of fighting. These Horsens must have opened the gates for the Black Lads.
Yeah, most likely.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
You can keep boosting Gascon.
Oh. Wise choice.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Come on, what are you gonna do?
Order!
Alright, well, let's make him a bear. And then let's attack. Deal 4 damage, gain 5 on him. He's probably gonna play a card and then attack the bear. Yep.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Okay, that's an interesting ability.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
That was nothing but spell hooks.
I smell a leak.
Oh.
Off to the front yet again.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this one.
What a console here.
I only lose corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
What are you gonna do?
In tray.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
And all I can do is pass. Blah blah blah. Game on the last one turn. Yeah, because we're probably going to be taking damage throughout most of this. I think Sir Ake is going to be a good card to bring out. And the Forager's not going to do any damage to enemies.
They feel at home here, the Nilfgaardians. Let's show them they're wrong.
Alright, thank you, Meave.
Aye.
152, 154.
Straight cavalry.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
No signs of fighting. These Horsens must have opened the gates for the Black Lads.
The chase is on! Oh. Life is mine now.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Wise choice.
Let's go with that.
I smell a leak.
Burn the front row. That's fine. Keep boosting Ake's power.
Can't get our asses moving.
Play your next card, dude.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
And now the Dimeridian Bomb became not a good card to pull.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
What? I didn't get the 59? Ah, that's bull. That was not actually my goal there, but, you know, just because I had to move 3 units. But man, that would have been really cool if I could have pulled that off.
Off to the front yet again.
The unworthy shall be punished.
Quiet! Come someone here.
My only option right now is to pass. Now they just pass and win. I didn't have enough cards. Again, it's that Dimeridian Bomb. I thought I could use it to my advantage that time. Because in something like this where I'm going to want to keep doing damage, I don't want that card.
They feel at home here, the Nilfgaardians. Let's show them they're wrong.
Should have listened to the old lady.
Must be an important lesson in this.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep playing these recruits.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
101, 102, 103.
No signs of fighting. These Horsens must have opened the gates for the Blacklads.
Order!
Can't get our asses moving. Life is mine now.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Wise choice.
I smell a leak.
Go. We'll damage the back row. Come on, I'm waiting for that commandant to come out.
Notice! All roads lead to
There it is.
I bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Hold off on that for now. See what happens on this turn.
That was not in the spell books.
Does damage like that. Using my broadsword, I attack anyone with 6 health. Now I play that. Damage.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
3 kills. Drops his power significantly. Give us that boost of 22 points. He burns to death.
Off to the front yet again.
Sir Ake gives us an extra 33 points.
Commands it.
And anyone who takes any damage from here on out, at least on my side, will boost our power even more. Looks like we won.
The battle's won, Your Majesty.
Only took 3 tries. This is why I don't play trading card games. I'm really not good at them.
The Battle of Gatberg ended in Maeve's victory, much to its inhabitants' displeasure. While she examined the Nilfgaardian storehouses, the city's mayor, an elderly gentleman with a walrus moustache, requested a private audience.
Your Grace, I am old. Kill me, you'll merely save my gout the trouble. So I'll be frank. You've but few men. You'll not spare a one to defend the city. When you ride off, the Imperials will retake Gatberg, peer into their looted storehouses, and seek revenge. You will be far off, while we shall be oh so terribly near.
The old man creaked down onto his knees and gripped the hem of the Queen's coat with knobby fingers.
Your Majesty, I beg you, leave the gold, or the streets of Gatberg will flow with the blood of our women and children.
Maeve contemplated what to make of the fellow. Should he be praised for his forethought and concern for his townsmen? Or
No!
for cowardice and insolence?
Yes!
Black Rayla, however, had no such doubts.
Traitors all. Small wonder the town's untouched. Must have opened the gates wide for the southern scum. Now they want us to let them fill their pockets with plundered gold.
I agree with her. Yeah, take the gold.
After a moment's hesitation, Maeve had her soldiers load the stolen gold onto their wagons.
As you pointed out, Mayor, my army is small, which is why I need gold to expand it.
The mayor said nothing. He bowed to the Queen, then hobbled off, leaning heavily on his cane, as if this short exchange had cost him years of life.
Jeez. Alright. Well, guys, I think that's going to about do it for this one. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. The Twitch link, all that stuff's down in the description below. Really, please remember to like, comment, not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I don't even know what that is. Until then, my name's AJ Gels. My name's AJ Gels. This is the Thronebreaker Gaming channel. That's how that goes. I'm out.